This is Prometheus, giving you another live gameplay rolling with the Atlanta Falcons. This is my playbook. I'm going to be using the Ike form close, single back deuce close, gun split close, and the gun bunch wide. I just wanted to show you the last three opponents I played against. This one guy actually I lost to was Crash Bandit. As you can see here, he's got 8 championships and 140 wins. 8 championship means that he actually ran through basically 64 of those games. He actually ran through and actually won all of those games. This other guy, Rob, this is the guy that actually was doing that cheese scheme against me. Obviously, he ran into some people who were able to go out and figure out how to stop him, but the guy actually lost because he was super aggressive. But this is the guy I just beat. He didn't really have that much. They didn't have a very complex scheme, but look, he had 8 championships, 144 wins, and I'm basically 8-4 in my gameplay. So I just want to show you that I'm getting some wins against some quality guys that actually have won a lot of games on draft championships, and they basically know how to draft teams a lot better than I do. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the next game, and hopefully I'll be able to go and pull off another victory. Alright, going again, Michael Singletary, Green, and Farley are his base players. He picked up some pretty good defensive players. I'm going against MB Juice X. So he's got Seattle, I've got Chicago. I'm getting the ball in the first half, so that means it's going to be critical that I put points on the board, or I'm going to be in some serious trouble in the second half. Alright, so only got the ball up to 22-yard line. I'm going to be super aggressive against this guy and actually go ahead and try to get some points up as quickly as possible. So I'm going to come out in the doubles in. Motion my guy over. And I got the out. There you go. So easy yardage right there. Guys fell back into cover 3 buzz, and he's going to be thinking about that the next time I motion a guy over like that. I'm going to go in the wide receiver corner here. Nobody's in a flat. I'll take those easy yards underneath, and I get a huge break right there because that might have been a fumble from my team. So I've got a huge break. That was a huge break. I wasn't expecting that to happen the way it did. All right, so now he's in some kind of a wide 9 set. I'm going to go ahead and take Reed and put him in motion. And Brown's able to go ahead and come up with a nice catch right there for me. I just waited for that. He went into cover 2. All right, so showed him that. Let's go on the I form. We're going to do the sweep. We're going to flip it to the left. And the defender just came off the block. He was using his middle linebacker, and that actually kind of messed me up a little bit. Let's just do a halfback zone weak. Nobody's in a flat. Give me a first down. So he wanted to cover 2 press. Going to go into the halfback wham. And able to go and pick up some pretty good yards there. He's got a lot of stars on that right side of the field, so I got to make sure I stay away. And another defender actually picked me off with my little dig routes. Oh, God, that's killing me right now. That's the second time in 2 games in a row that I actually got killed by the little dig route. I had a good drive going on. He had a defender out there to take away my deep route, or my speed out, and I dumped down, and the defender actually took away that one route. So that's just killing me. Another bad pass. Defender just jumped it and took it for 6. I'm going to do seam divide. we go. So Reed's able to go and get a nice player there for me. Play action post. Verticals. I just couldn't get rid of the ball. My wide receiver was wide open too. And just another bad pass. Actually, I racked the catch. I should have aggressive catched it. And that's just another bad pass. So this guy's mixing it up with the cover 2 press. And now I'm going to see his offense, and I'm in a big hole right now. So bad passes have been my Achilles heel with my gameplay so far. It's been killing. Where's my defenders? Where the hell are my defenders at? What the fuck were they doing? There should have been a purple out over there. I had to play flipped. You gotta be kidding me. Got myself in a huge hole. He's gonna get the ball in the second half, but he misses a field goal. What a break. Huge break right there. But he misses a field goal. That gives me a good opportunity. He probably got a little bit excited about being up by 2 scores against me and getting the ball back in the second half. So I got to settle down with my offense here. All right, so going to go in a fullback trail. And I frickin' missed the catch. Can you believe that? I totally had that frickin' beat, and he actually went ahead and I didn't catch the ball. I just lobbed it right up, and I was trying to rack it, and he overthrows my wide receiver. So this is the problem when you actually don't you don't draft a quarterback. You're going to run into these bad passes, and right now I'm going to put myself in a really bad hole because of that. So I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to hit him with the halfback wheel. There we go. Nice little flat route. I'm going to hurry up again. Hit him with a power O. And that did not work. Play action slide. I'm going to go back into the halfback wheel. This time I'm going to go ahead and cross up my guy in the backside. And he messed up my reads. There you go. No! No! God! That was wide open! Ah! I threw to the right receiver! I threw to the right receiver! Oh my lord! Oh, okay, note to self. You can't use a base quarterback. You can't use a base quarterback. I wasn't gonna win this game. Just not gonna happen. I made a couple bad plays, but just not going to happen. There you go. About freaking time. I got a lucky break right there. This is so frustrating right now. My quarterback is spraying balls all over the place, and I'm barely hanging into this game. barely hanging into this game. He's been doing a lot of zone coverage, so maybe he doesn't read the screen. There you go. So able to go ahead and hit the crossing route over the middle. Little dig right there to go and pick up a first down. I haven't used spacing at all in this, and he's staying into a lot of coverage with his defense. So I'm gonna hit him with, oh my lord. He's on an island. No! No! God damn it! God damn it! Will you frickin'? Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, you don't understand how frustrating this is right now. I've got wide open wide receivers, and my quarterback is throwing the ball frickin' away. God damn it! I'm switching into a formation I don't normally run. And actually, it was good user by him. I forced it into the seam against the tight end. That's, you know, what you get away from a scheme that you're normally used to doing. And that's going to be the problem right there. So you want the stick. Is that stick? Yep. And he takes off this quarterback. So I've had a bunch of bad throws so far in this scheme. There you go, Wilson. Thanks for making a frickin' play for me. 1 for 4. He's thrown 1 touchdown so far. He got the pressure off the edge right there. Third down situation, got him guessing a little bit. And a huge play by my defensive backfield to go ahead and get a stop against this guy. So he's going to punt, and that is a very smart call by him because I have just been freaking throwing balls all over the place, and that makes complete sense to do that. And he comes off with the redirection of his guy. I actually did punt safe right there, and he's able to go ahead and get a bullshit play against me with the fake. I had basically guys. All right, so fucker, fuck you. Fuck you. And I actually went ahead and manned up my defensive back on the backside right there. So hit me with stick, common play, and right now I'm imploding. I'm probably going to quit out this game if I get some more bad play by my quarterback, primarily because, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? It's... So now this guy's goofing around. He doesn't think that I'm a good player, and he's just playing like a jackass right now. But I've had a lot of bad passes by my quarterback. I'm making right reads. I'm actually getting the ball to the right person, and my quarterback isn't doing the right. So 3 interceptions so far. A ton of horrific passes by my quarterback. I've had wide open wide receivers where I've missed through the ball. And my quarterback is spraying the ball all over the place. So it's very, very difficult to actually go ahead and score against your opponent. If they got fairly good run defense and you can't frickin' put the ball where you need it to, you're not going to win games. It's just pure and simple. I am not taking anything away from this guy. This guy's a fairly good opponent. He's made fairly good reads. But if you can't match someone's scores, you're not going to win games. You're just not going to do it. So that's what's so frustrating about it. This guy's got fairly good defensive backs. He's got an 85 defensive back right there. All right, so able to go ahead and clean up that inside run. And he's on chew clock mode right now because he knows he's got an easy win against me. I'm going to go and cover 6. And got the pressure off the edge right there with the outside linebacker. He went into trail. That messed him up a little. And got some more pressure off the edge right there. Able to go ahead and hit him in the face. There you go. So interception. He went with that fake punt again. This is just garbage play by this guy. I don't know why he's doing stuff like that. He's actually getting he's definitely being overconfident. He shouldn't be doing stuff like that. There, a quick little out right there. This time I left my tight end out of that position, so I actually pulled him away. This is one of my favorite plays, curl flats. Let's see how his defenders defend against it. There you go. So actually he defends the flat himself, which is really, really unorthodox. There you go, Reed. Man, I had nowhere to go. I didn't like that play. I didn't like how it was set up. So 3rd and 12. Let's go into the split close, and we're gonna hit him with the doubles in. I'm going to take a slant to put it on the back side. There you go. Get in! Get in! Oh, come on! Come on! Wide receiver, we're going to come out of the strong toss. Good defense. Good defense. So, completely shut off on offense. Bad passes all over the place. And I'm going to go ahead and check out of this because my guys, my players are just frickin' just not performing for me, and my quarterback play has been killing me. And that's just been the biggest issue, is that the quarterback is spraying the ball. I don't really have the best offense on the goal line situation, but this guy definitely was a good player. And you know, the scheme, I like some of the plays in the scheme, but to be successful with this scheme, you definitely need at least a good running back. But the quarterback play was killing me. I was struggling with quarterback play this entire time, and I didn't realize how important. Draft championship last year, you could get away without having a base quarterback. You get away with it and be successful. But this year, it doesn't seem to be the case. You're going to have a good quarterback so you can at least put the ball in the right place. Because I had several bad passes. The percentage of bad passes when I had drafted a quarterback, Garofalo actually had a couple bad passes. This percentage was extremely high. Wide open wide receivers, I'm actually misthrowing the people. But you can see the scheme. I-form actually close was actually fairly good, but I was stuck behind the 8 ball with this guy the entire time. So, I can't win them all, and I'm sure that this guy's actually a fairly good player. So, not an elite player, but a fairly good player. He's got 2 draft championships underneath him. And a lot of interceptions and sacks and stuff like that. So that's actually somewhat frustrating. But actually, he might be a little bit better than what he's got. He's got 2 draft championships won. So to my subscribers, I show all my games. I don't cherry pick them all. You've all been in this type of situation where you have a quarterback that overthrows balls. My next draft championship, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back into it, and hopefully I'll be able to get a quarterback. I'm going to have to get a quarterback and draft something at least 80 and higher, just so I have some accuracy. I can get rid of the ball, because that was one of the keys in this particular scheme that I was struggling with, is that I had a lot of misthrown balls, especially the way I was doing it. So thank you once again for support. I'll jump into another scheme for you guys to take a look at. Until next time.